Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Selene parla come mangi. Yesterday I made Tuscan soup. Ieri ho fatto la zuppa toscana. I am from Tuscany, that's where this soup is coming from, but it's not going to be a liquidy soup. Because winter is coming, you really want to have something warm in your stomach, and this is the perfect soup for you. It's a vegan recipe, but if you want, you can also add some cheese at the end. The ingredients that I am going to use in the Tuscan soup are my version, and they also can change according to the availability in the supermarkets. Be aware that I am going to make a large portion of Tuscan soup. It's about 12 servings. Yes, it is about 12 servings because it's gonna last me for a little bit and it's going to feed the whole family. I am an Italian teacher as well, so I am going to use the past tense in this video. So we are going to see how to use the past tense in Italian. So andiamo! I started making the soup by making the broth of cannellini beans. A clove of garlic with some olive oil and the cannellini beans. I'm just gonna put all of them together. Rosemary and some water. Step numero 1. Ho fatto il brodo di fagioli cannellini. While the broth is cooking, we can start chopping the onion. Step 2. Ho tagliato la cipolla per il soffritto. Extra virgin olive oil. When the oil is hot, we can put the onion. So for me this is the most fun part. I mixed everything that's in here, but I previously removed the garlic. We make the broth like this. Pronto! Ready! And when the onion is golden, it is time to add our cavolo nero, kale, previously washed. After the cavolo nero, I am going to add the broth. Step 3. Ho messo il cavolo nero e il brodo di fagioli nella pentola. I cover the pot and I'm going to let it cook for at least 30 minutes. While the kale is cooking, I am going to cut the vegetables in pieces. Step 4. Ho tagliato le verdure a pezzi grossi. Kale is a hard veg, so it needs a little bit of time to cook. So while it's cooking, I am going to add gradually some of the other veg. Step 5. Ho aggiunto le verdure gradualmente nella pentola. It is also important to keep it moist, so I'm using some hot water from the kettle. After about an hour, we can add the tomato sauce. Don't forget the salt. Step 6. Ho aggiunto il pomodoro. You can add some extra rosemary, but this is optional, only if you want an extra taste of rosemary. After 45 minutes to an hour, the soup will have this consistency, a bit watery, but not too much. We start the final step and we alternate the bread with the soup. Step 7. Ho alternato il pane alla zuppa. Smells delicious. Finito! The day after, you can heat up your soup with a little bit of water. This is my version of the Tuscan soup. It's good if you leave it in the fridge for one day and then the next day, as I showed you, you heat it up with some water. This is also called ribollita, which means boiled twice, because we make it, we cook it, and then the next day we boil it for a second time. And now for the grammar, I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about passato prossimo. Passato prossimo is a past tense that we use in Italian and is probably the most common past tense that you can find in Italian. It's used to describe events that happened in the past, usually in a recent past, and they're usually events that happened yesterday. It's not a habit, it's something that happened in the past. If you want to know more about passato prossimo or about my soup or any other question that you have, leave a comment down below and let me know how it goes with your soup. See you next time!